G'day, welcome to Board Game Backers, brought to you by Liberty Guild Gaming. Today's Lonely Nights playthrough is Power Up, brought to our friends from Keen Bean Studios, designed by Caleb Fisher and Malachi Rempin. To my knowledge, Malachi is also the artist of and the person who owns Keen Bean Studios, and he also did the design and the artist work for Roll Camera, which is one of my favorite games. And it's good to see that that same sort of artistic, sort of comical flair come through these cards over here. So I'm going to work with the assumption that you've actually you're familiar with the rules. This is the Kickstarter backed one, so there is only really one minor difference really when it comes to it. It's rather than cardboard pieces, it's wooden pieces that creates the statues, the monuments. So without further ado, so the game's already set up. We're playing left to right, top, and then left to bottom, down to bottom, and right to left, right to left is how our opponents will be playing. And let's get started. So, and go. There we go, and you can see here that it's in his best interest to get as many votes that he can, and this blender to lose. And also got here the iron in his best interest for him to win, with the blender losing. I'm the blender, so whatever power he remains at the end of the round, the 8 tricks, will go to me. But I've got both opposing characters trying to strip power away from me. However, my agenda is actually for the TV appliance to win, and for the telephone to lose at the end of the least amount of power. So, and I've put an agenda card at random, which just happens to be these two here, which means that I'm actually not that worried about winning or losing this particular round, because they're just going to draw power and fight amongst themselves. So I'll play the first card that I've got here, which is 7. He doesn't have this color suit over here, so he'll play the most left trump card that he has. However, our toaster does. So he wins because trump beats all suits except for spies. So he'll take either a 1 or a 2 card, but this is a 6 and a 7, so he doesn't. So he simply just takes a power and puts it on his board. Remove that over here, and since he's got the lowest, he's also got the lowest in terms of the suit as well. So he can also win the trick and also lose the trick. Winning in the sense that he trumped our suit, and losing in the sense that he does have the lowest number of the suits on the floor. So it would be in their best interest to get as much power as they can. I am playing with the easy variant because I'm still learning myself. So if they happen to, if iron here gets most power at the end of the 8 tricks, he'll get 5 points. If the blender has the least amount of power at the end, he'll get 5 tricks 5 points in addition, 10 points in total. Vice versa over here, same over here. And however, if I get one right, I'll get 8. If I get both correct, 16. So there we go, and we flip this agenda card over here, and that'll set the power board for us for the AI opponent. However, if I happen to lose a trick, I get to transfer the power over and then choose where I want to plug the appliance. Cool. In this case, I'll be happy for this opponent to lose, to transfer over if he can. And let's do this, shall we? Oof. There we go. I'm going to play a 2. And he will play a 3. And he will play a 6. So he's won this hand. Rather than actually taking power over, there's a card here with the number 1 or a 2. So he's got 35 points or less. Really, he's only got 0 points at this point. So he'll capture this card for the next round. So I'm going to put that over here. So, and I lost that round, so I get to transfer the power over my choice. So it's in my best interest for this person to lose, but in doing so, I'm actually giving him more power. But that's just the nature of politics and compromise. Sometimes you've got to do the things you may not want to do. So I am going to, and oof, I'm going to put it over here. And the reason for that is that with either party that loses, this empty socket here will immediately get power transferred to it if there's nothing there. So let's remove these cards. There we go. There's a distinct advantage in the sense that I can actually see what cards they have in hand. And I am going to go with... I'm going to try to get rid of these trump cards out of their hand. So... And I'm going to go with this one. Oh, sorry, we go right to left. So, go for the trump. This card over here is a spy, and they do trumps first, and then, yeah, they do spies when there's a trump in play. A red card in play. So, here we go. Cool. I won this round, and I will grab this too and capture it as well, because just in case I need to rig the next trick in the next round. And since our toaster here has lost, immediately that power transfers over here, so he didn't really get much of a say. And let's set the net for the next round. There we go. Oof, okay. I do want to lose this next trick so that way I can transfer some power over. So can I do that? Oh, it'll be a bit of a hard sell. No, I'm not going to lose this round, unfortunately. By the looks of it, looking at my cards and looking at what's on the board. Okay, what do we got? The best I can do is probably win the trick. So, and that won't happen either. So, I'll play the 5. He'll have to play his trump, and he'll play this one. So he's won the trick. So he will capture this card, and Toasty here lost, and he can't get power to himself. So the next thing he's going to do is then try to drain power from here. That's not going to happen either. So he's going to take power away from me to hurt me, even if it's at the cost of helping the other opponent. Ooh, wow. It's getting very hard now. Okay, as long as... oh, that's unfortunate, because no matter who, that power will immediately transfer to the toaster. So, but mind you, keep in mind that ties are friendly. So, let's get this out of the way. And I am... play this card here, which then he'll play his spy since he's got no red cards, and the spy beats my red balance because there's a spy in the mix. Great thing about these spies is they've got a coloured suit on the back, but they're a spy. So there we go. So he wins the suit, and so he'll grab power over here, and it goes in reverse order. Ties are friendly, so starting with the toaster, he unfortunately loses power and gives it to the telephone, and setting up the next card is white, and that doesn't even helpful at all, because now it's his turn, and immediately he wants to serve his agenda of making that blender lose, which isn't helping me at all. My agenda doesn't look very promising. My hidden agenda. Well, in the main game, it's called a hidden agenda. Okay, that's not looking too good for me. So, hopefully, am I in a position to lose this round? No, I am not. So, cool. I'll play this trump. He'll play the most left card. This is his most left card. And I win this round, and I will capture this card. And he's going to transfer power over to the toaster, to the telephone, and flip this over, and now it's black and white. Oh, whoa, wow. 2 hands to go. See how we go. And immediately it's going to go to the blender. Okay, let's do this, shall we? There we go. He'll play that one. Play that one. I have a win the hand since I've got no spies in the mix, so I'm going to grab this. And I also lost in the sense that I've got the lowest numbered suit, but can't help that very much, can I? And I am going to put that over here. I'm not sure that's going to help much. Any way that I can. And you know what? I'm going to do that. Nope. That. Not that I can do much, actually. And it was here, wasn't it? So I am going to put it here. And you'll see why in just a moment, because when I play this card, he'll play his, over here and here. So he's won the trick. So he had to capture this card. They lost. And in this case, no power can actually get transferred because it's empty. Oh, didn't really think that through. That was unique. Not sure what I was thinking. What was I thinking? I have no idea. Oh, what? Yeah, that wasn't a very good round. That one in particular. That's all right. Okay, let's get these ones over here. Yep, and the 1 and 2 that lost terribly, which is over here. So he didn't actually win any of his agenda. He doesn't have the highest amount of votes, and she didn't have the lowest amount of votes. And over to our right here, however, he has won on the top account, so he gets 5 points. But also he doesn't get this one either, and unfortunately for myself, I did poorly on both. So, but I'll get this, and he'll get all of these. So, there we go. And let's remove, and let's tally this up. We've got 3, 4, and 5. So let's put these into the center over here, and put this 5 back here, and he's got his first statue. And the person with the highest amount of votes this round gets 1 and 3 over here. And 3. So it's a good thing to leave those thumbs there, and everyone else gets 2. Let's remove that, put that back here, remove these, and the person with the highest amount of votes on this card has to be at the bottom. So this being the black person, the toaster, or brown, gets moved over here. Rubbing instead, here's the little money side over here. Here's all about rigging the votes or the paperwork or denying people's permits and other things and falsifying documents. There we go. Let's have a look here. Oh, cards are upside down. Okay, so he starts immediately. So let's get the ball rolling, shall we? He leads with that. And then that. And all I've got, you do have to lead with that suit. Unless you have a spy, then you don't have to. So, now, so I immediately win that round. So they get a charge token. I lost that trick, so I get to transfer the power. So I'm going to transfer the power over to this one, just to even the playing field just a little bit. And I want to, since he's got enough points already, I need the TV appliance to lose. So there we go, cool. And the next left card is this one. He doesn't have a white, so he plays a 6. And I play this one. Excellent. So the iron has won, so they get still this card, and I'm the one that lost the trick, so I get to transfer the power. So I'm going to transfer the power over to the toaster over here, and then move it over here. Hopefully I'll lose the next trick as well. It'd be in my best interest too. Okay, and so we don't get too confused, we'll put that card up there. And now she's playing with a spy. And he is playing with a trump. So if the spy follows a trump card, a red card, the spy wins. But if the trump follows a spy, the trump wins. So it's only not the, its power is null and void if it comes beforehand. I, however, don't have a spy card either, so I will play this card because I want to lose the trick then. So he still wins because that is the lead suit, is the spies. So captures another card. And I've lost this one, so I want to transfer power over to there. Now, I will want to I'm going to put this one over here. There we go. Excellent. And the strategy with capturing cards is that you're able to actually then set your hand, like get some sort of agency of what kind of a hand you're going to have in the next round, rather than relying on the deck. So, and having the lower cards like 1s and 2s kind of guarantees that you might be able to lose that trick if you can and manipulate the power on the board. So the iron plays a trump, she plays a trump with a 6, and I am going to go play this one because I don't necessarily have to win this because it's in their best interest for this to lose, so they're going to transfer the power themselves. So I'm just going to win that trick. By winning that trick, I get myself a power. So I've kind of manipulated these two politicians to play towards my what I want them to do, because it's in his best interest for the blender to lose. Transfer the power over here. So they did the bidding for me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Trying to be the puppet master, and they play this card. Oh, flip this over since the AI opponent played, and 2 yellow. Oh, okay, so it's my best interest to lose if I can, but I can't guarantee that. That's a 3. They play a 1. And I don't have that either, so I am going to play my 1. There we go. So, he wins the trick, so he's just going to steal a card. Since he's already got a white one, why don't we give you a yellow one? Yellow one over there. And since ties are friendly, it starts with the last person who put the lowest card, which was me. So I am gonna transfer the, I need the white to win, the telephone to win over here. And I am going to place it over here. And then it'll be the toaster. I'll transfer power over to himself. Okay, at least I got one right. So, and plays this one, plays that one, and I am going to trump this hand and win. And I'm going to grab this, capture this card over here, and he's going to transfer power back. Oh, forgot to flippity flip. That would have been helpful. There we go. And they're going to transfer power over to the TV because that's in their best interest to do so. And that's the end of that one. And that one. And flip this over, and we have a green this hand, but it's my best interest to lose this trick so that I can transfer the power over. I'm going to lose this trick. He gets himself a power token, as there's no 1s and 2 suit numbers here, and I'm going to transfer the power away from you back to the telephone. So, let's see how the last round plays out. 7, 2, and sorry, how do I want to do this? I need that one to win. So, and so, where, and why not? Do that, and you'll see why in just a moment. So here we go. 7, 2, and 5. I win that trick. Do I want this card? Yes, I do. And the toaster lost that round, but unfortunately this is blank, so power immediately gets transferred over the blender. And any tokens that's left on the white goes to me, red, and then to the iron. That's it. Excellent. We've just run through our tricks. Let's put these on the board. We have one here, and one here, and we have a low one over here. We don't put anything on the empty socket as there is no appliance there. So, and let's flip that over. Excellent. And they do get this one. How about that? Cool. And so do you. And however, then we've got equal highs, so I still meet my agenda, which is 8. 8 coins. Let's take this away. Thank you. You get to have those 2. You get none this turn. And now let's see if I've got enough for a statue, and which I do. 1, 2, 3, 5. Starting to build my statue over here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't have enough. You don't have enough. So and we keep these here. It's important because we need to know how the next round will start. They each start with 1, and the empty ones start with 2. There we go. Now we move this out of the way. Thank you. Put these cards down here. To lead this round. So, and he's starting right up strong with a trump. Itchy nose today. Let's sort my cards out real quick. See what I've got. Let's put them all in suit order. That would be ideal. So he starts with a trump, and I have no violent cards at all. And I think it's also in my best interest to lose this round. So I'm going to put a spy over his trump. And he'll play this 3 over here. Sorry. I said I want to lose this hand, didn't I? I don't want to win it. I'm going to put down a 2. He's going to put up a 3. So he wins this hand, so he captures this card for his next turn. And I lost this round, so I'm going to immediately transfer power away from this telephone and put it over here. So hoping to keep it that way if I can. And since it's in their best interest for the blender to lose power, I'm going to have them send it to me. Excellent. So he starts off with a white one. And now I'm happy just to win this round. So 2, and you come out with a 2 over here. So I win that round. I'll capture this card here, and they'll pass that round. We'll do that because it's in our best interest to take power away from the blender. And then starting round is now black and red. So how this game works, like winning, you know, you get these sort of nice little perks of setting up your deck on the next hand, and when you lose, you get to manipulate the board. It's an interesting dynamic. 3, and there we go. And over here. So So I won that hand, so I will... No, I'm going to leave that and take some power, since I've already got a low card in that suit. And they lost, and they immediately want to hurt me, even if that means helping the other opponent. There we go, and he comes in with a trump, and oh, forgot to set the agenda. Set the power board. Green and yellow. Okay, win or lose. That one will get some power, so I'm not all that thirsty about winning, losing this round. So, here we go, and he comes in with his trump. So they win. They immediately capture this card. And they lost, they immediately transfers power over here. We have now, what's our power situation looking like now? Cool. Looking rather favourable for me, because I want to transfer power over to the toaster if I can. So he immediately plays a 2, plays a 6, and I'm going to go and win this round, because I don't necessarily need to tank the trick. So I win, and I'm going to grab you, and the toaster will immediately transfer power away from the blender over to me. So excellent. Flip the card over, yellow and black. Mind you, when I do lose the trick, at least I've got some control of where these power boards are going to be. Okay. He plays a 4, he plays a 1, and unfortunately for me, I've only got a 6. So, as much as I want to manipulate the board, I won't be able to this round. So, I will steal this card, and he will take power away from there to suit his own agenda. Oh, itchy. Must be hay fever. 8. He plays the most card, which is a 4, and set the power board. So that helps me decide how do I want to manipulate things. So, oh well, I've only got one card, so 8. So he wins, he takes my card, and I'm going to choose to, rather than giving him 4, I'm going to give power over to this one over here. And considering I know it's in my hand, what do I want to do is that over here. He plays 9, I play a 3, he plays a 6. So he wins, so he gets power. However, I lost this trick, so I get to transfer power over here, which worked out well for me. That's excellent. So cool, that's the end of that round. Let's put these things out. So here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 over here, and there we go. All thumbs up, starting with myself. And I'll take these away. These can go over here. I can go over here, helps clean up the board a little bit. There we go. Thumbs up, so I get, sorry, that should be here. I get 8 points, and they lost. They got the least amount of power this round, so it gives me a total of 16 points. So, wow. So, I need to put some change out there. So, I got enough for a statue. So, here, and now I'll be happy to get my 16 back and trade this in for another statue. That has been a very good round for me. There we go. Over here, we've got 1, 2, 5, and 10. So they've got enough to build another statue to the monument. Nice work, Mr. Iron. And over here, he's got 5, 1, 2, 3, and 5. So he's got enough. This has been a rather prosperous turn of events for each of us. Oh, this is actually his first one. There we go. Excellent. So we now set the board up. So one here, one here, one here, and they get 3 for having the least within this turn, and you only just get the 1. There we go. Not a lot of power on the board today. A bit disconcerting. I'm not sure how this is going to play out for us. So. There we go. Get my cards together. Excellent. So, and yeah, and nothing, no change here. Okay. So it is in my best interest to lose this hand if I can. So let's start with a bang, shall we? Boom. And this one, and over here. So he won. So he's going to capture my card. And I am going to manipulate the power and take the blender, sorry, not the blender, from the telephone. Move those cards out of the way. And I am going to go over here. So if they happen to lose this sort of trick, they're likely to transfer power over to me. So I'm happy to. And there we go. We'll put this card here. 4, and he doesn't have a card, so it goes to 8. So I win this hand, and I am actually going to take power this time. And they lose, so he'll transfer the blender over here to me, because I hope to finish on this last round. I only need 3 more points. 3 more charge points, and I've got myself my statue. And so over here, black and red this time. Oh, okay. I want to lose this hand if I can. See what we can do, hey? It's not looking very good, so I'm going to go with a spy. He doesn't have a spy, so he'll play this one. He'll play this one over here. So he wins this hand. He gets a power token. I lost this hand, so I'm going to transfer the power of it to here. And I am very much happy for you guys to fight amongst yourselves. So there we go. And play 7, you're going to play this one, and over here, so you win this hand, you get 10, 20, you still don't have 35 points, so you will steal this card, you will, and since you lost this hand, you're going to transfer power over here. That was going to happen anyway, so since when this side is blank, you draw power from the opposite side. So now, flip this over here, and there we go. Okay, this is actually looking pretty promising for me because power's going to immediately get taken over, and so I don't mind losing this round. So there we go. I mean, losing or winning. Yeah, I'm happy to be neutral for this round of tricks. So you won, so you get still that card, and you lost, so immediately power gets transferred over here. So then have a lot of agency. There we go. Okay, now it's my best interest to lose this hand because I want to transfer power over to the TV if I can. So let's see what I've got here. play this 2. You are going to play your 6. And you're going to play your high trump card. So he immediately wins, winning with violence. So he will capture this card. And since I'm the lowest card, I am going to transfer power away from the iron over to me. Okay, there we go. And how do I want to do this now? I don't want me to be touched. So I'm going to place it over here. Since there's nothing going on over here, I'm going to transfer power, immediately transfer over to the iron. So I don't mind winning or losing this one. So why don't we go for a win and get myself another power token. 4. There we go. I immediately win this suit since I played the trump card here. And I will gather power. And you played the lowest card, so, but you can't really do much. Considering there's not a lot of power on the board to share. There's not enough power for any, yeah, so. And yeah, there's very little power on the board. So, got a lot of agency. So I'm gonna play the 2, 3, and the 5. Oh, I forgot to switch this around. Green and red. There we go. Cool. Since I played the lowest card in the suit, that did not work well for me at all. That gets transferred over here. I thought I was doing, we were being very egotistical. I was. I thought I had this in the bag. See, I don't have much agency with what's going to go over here. You, however, did win, so you still this card over here. Excellent. So let's now put the player tokens down. So Mr. Toasty here had a clear landslide, and the loser is the toaster. There we go. We now take the power tokens on the other side. There we go. And now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not have enough. I only needed 1 more. So, and they don't, oh, wait a second, we haven't actually gone to who actually won. So, oh, loser token over here. Oh no, I took that, didn't I? So, no one won the one with the lowest votes. However, I did win it with the toaster, which gives me 8 points. So, 5 plus 3 more. I think I almost forgot to do these over here. Oh, agenda cards. These are quarter agenda cards. There we go. Cool. They don't have enough to build a statue. They don't have enough to build a statue. However, I do. There we go. And that makes me the winner. The tyrannical sort of dictator over here. With a total of points of 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 47 points to 26, and he did not do very well at all at a total point of 17. So that's excellent, fantastic. I hope you learned a bit by watching this game and seeing how I manipulate the power board and how each of the AI opponents play. And thanks so very much, and keep playing board games, and I'll see you at the table. Thank you. Bye.